Hi, I'm Sifu Kendra Mahon, a third-generation master in the Yip Man lineage. Please enjoy this free Wing Chun Online Training Class. This is a sample from the full Wing Chun Online Certification course, where you can get certified in the Yip Man lineage. Let's begin. Let's begin with defending against a straight punch using Billa Sao. When faced with a direct strike, the Billa Sao technique allows you to deflect the incoming force while maintaining your structure. As the punch approaches, extend your arm in the Billa Sao position, fingers pointing forward, to redirect the punch away from your center line. This not only protects you, but also positions you for a swift counterattack. Next, we'll address the defense against a round punch using Tan Sao. The Tan Sao, or palm-up hand, is ideally suited for intercepting circular attacks. As the round punch comes in, raise your arm in the Tan Sao position, allowing the punch to slide off your forearm. This technique not only protects your head, but also disrupts your opponent's balance, creating an opening for your response. Building on this, we'll tackle the defense against a double round punch. When faced with consecutive round punches, you'll need to execute a fluid, two-part defense. This continuous motion exemplifies Wing Chun's principle of economy of movement. Lastly, we'll cover a practical self-defense scenario, escaping a shoulder grab. When someone grabs your shoulder, it's crucial to react swiftly and decisively. This technique demonstrates how Wing Chun principles can be applied in real-world situations. Throughout these defensive techniques, remember to maintain your center line and stay relaxed yet alert. Let's begin the training.
Straight punch defense. The Billa Sao. We're going to cover the Billa Sao using the right arm. Now, this is a Billa Sao sidestep to defend against a straight punch. So here it is in slow motion, closer up. We'll see that I've stopped. My thumb is tucked in. I am stepping and I am deflecting a straight punch. I'm stepping out of the way of attack and deflecting the straight punch from an opponent. Now I'm going to rewind it and we'll watch that again. And I want you to do it with me. And guard position, sidestep, deflect, and go back. Billa Sao. Billa Sao.
I hope you're enjoying this sample from the Wing Chun Online Certification course. If you're ready to continue your journey, just click the link below, or if you're watching this on a web page, just scroll down.
So you should be using your right hand as a Billa Sao for this, and again, Billa Sao. And we're going to start over, and I want you to do it with me. So getting into position, sidestep, Billa Sao. Stepping back, sidestep, Billa Sao. Going back. Now I just want you to get a feel for what this feels like. That's why we are repeating it over and over. Stepping and deflecting with your Billa Sao. Right hand Billa Sao and back. You're going to notice that my hands are on my center line. My toes are pointed the direction that I'm going to be moving to. My right hand is out, and I want you to visualize a straight punch coming in. And I want you to visualize that while you sidestep and use your Billa Sao. And do it with me, watching me on the screen. And go. Billa Sao. Stepping back. And again.
I hope you're enjoying this sample from the Wing Chun Online Certification course. If you're ready to continue your journey, just click the link below, or if you're watching this on a web page, just scroll down.
Now we're going to cover Bill Sao with a follow-up. I just showed you the Bill Sao sidestep, but you always want to make sure that you are following through with a follow-up. And that looks like this. And I want you to do it with me, sidestep, sidestep, Bill Sao, stepping forward and punching. Sidestep, Bill Sao, stepping forward and punching. And I want you to do it with me. Sidestep, Bill Sao, step forward and punch. Do it with me. So that's what it looks like. We're going to do it again. Sidestep, Bill Sao, and stepping forward. Sidestep, Bill Sao, stepping forward and punching. It's very important that you're doing this with me. Sidestep, Bill Sao, punching. Now we're going to go over Bill Sao, Pak Sao with a follow-up. So we're going to start with the Bill Sao. This time, the rear hand is Pak Saoing the opponent's elbow while you're throwing a straight punch. And again, I'm going to show this to you in an application shortly, but right now I want you to do this with me to the best of your ability. Punching. So back to a side neutral stance. Your right arm is out. You're going to sidestep, Bill Sao. So do it with me. Now your rear hand is going to Pak Sao the opponent's elbow while you punch at the same time. And now this is the beauty of the art of Wing Chun, is that a lot of the defenses and offenses are happening simultaneously at the same time. Now we want to follow through with punches. So we're going to watch it again, do it along with me, sidestep and in. Here it is in slow motion. Do it with me. Sidestep Bill Sao, rear hand Pak Saos, lead hand punches, and follow up. Bill Sao, Pak Sao, punch.
I hope you're enjoying this sample from the Wing Chun online certification course. If you're ready to continue your journey, just click the link below. Or, if you're watching this on a web page, just scroll down.
So this will be Bill Sao with a kick and punch follow-up. So you'll notice the straight punch is coming in. I'm using my Bill Sao. I'm deflecting the elbow. I'm pressing on the elbow. My rear guard is up. I'm kicking, and now I'm punching. I'm stepping down and punching. So sidestep Bill Sao, kick, punch. This is what you want to be visualizing. So I'm going to watch this, and I want you to do it along with me. I want you to imagine this man's punch coming straight towards your face. I want you to step out of the way, deflect the elbow, and following up. Do it with me. We'll go slower now. Punching. Here it is, closer up. You'll see that my Bill Sao is pressing forward. The fingers are pressing up. The elbow is locked with my hand, so the arm cannot move back. His arm. I'm in a good position of control at this point with the attacker, and I kick and then I punch. So you'll notice I'm kicking in the vital area of this man's body. This is an area that's very sensitive and very painful to have kicked. So this would be a target if you were in a situation with an opponent. And you'll see here, I'm punching the same area, the vitals. I still have contact with the elbow. Here it is again, punching that thigh. A lot of people take for granted that there are a lot of areas in the thigh that are vulnerable to damage. And a couple of elbows. And I will show you elbows and other attacks like this in the future. So this is just to show you the representation of where you want the visualization of the opponent to be. See, I'm landing on my follow-up between this man's legs. I'm able to now have my hand on his elbow. Meanwhile, the ability to immobilize him from his knee joint. So if I press the play button here, we'll let this roll out. You'll see he's vulnerable now because his entire front of body is open to me. And here's a close-up of the hand technique. You'll notice again, got my rear guard, my wusao, my rear wusao back here, and my hand is on his elbow with my Billa, and my fingers are pointed up. And I'll explain why later, but it has to do with the opponent's eyes. Here we are with Billa, kick, and Pak-sao punching follow-up. So we learned this earlier in the module. This is the Billa, kick, and Pak-sao follow-up. Here it is again. You'll notice I'm exchanging hands towards the end. Billa, kick, and making contact with that elbow. And I mentioned the fingers, why they should be pointed forward and slightly up. And you'll notice that my fingers are in line with the opponent's eyes. The eyes are a vulnerable place. So that is a place of attack if you are in a situation where self-defense is required. And following up. I'm going to cover Tan-sao. Tan-sao punch against a single round punch. Single round punch comes in, Tan-sao punch. Round punch comes in, and you're blocking. Now on the other side, Tan-sao punch and following up. Tan-sao punch. So imagine a round punch coming in, you're blocking it with your Tan-sao, and you're punching the opponent's head. And of course, you're following up. Tan-sao punch, follow up. This is against a round punch. The Billa was against a straight punch, and now we are defending against a round punch. Here's the application so we can help visualize it. So I want you to imagine an attacker in front of you, and they're going to throw a round punch. So you want to step, block that punch with the tonsao while simultaneously aiming for their head with a punch. Now coming through and following up. The follow-up is so important. Tonsao punch, follow up. Do it with me. Side step, tonsao punch, follow up. Tonsao punch, follow up. And continue. You'll remember this from the level 1 training. If you need to go back and refer to it, you can. It's tonsao punch, follow up. Now I'm going to cover the double round punch defense. So this is going to be incorporating a tonsao and a bilsao. Tonsao and following up. And I want you to do it with me. So you're in a side neutral stance. Your right hand is out. You're going to step and punch with your right hand while using a tonsao with the left hand. Now I want you to do it with me. Imagine a round punch coming in, followed by a round punch with the other arm. So blocking the first round punch, and now blocking the second one, and following up. So I want you to do it with me. Step, tonsao punch, and I'm going to pause it here because now my feet are pointed the other direction. I've changed the direction of my body. My tonsao is now turned into a punch, and the other hand is now a bilsao. And I want you to come back to this and practice it over and over again. This is the double round punch defense in the air. Tonsao punch, bilsao punch. Following up, and tonsao, bilsao. Tonsao, bilsao. Tonsao, bilsao. Follow up. I'm imagining a partner in front of me, using the power of visualization, just like the Shaolin monks did. Tonsao punch, bilsao punch. Follow up. And again, step, tonsao, change position, step, step. And again, that tonsao and bilsao. Imagine a double round punch. Blocking with a tonsao, then blocking with a bilsao, while punching at the same time. Tonsao, bilsao. Tonsao, bilsao, punch. Tonsao, bilsao, and follow up. And keep doing it with me. And again. These repetitions are very important. And once again, I want to emphasize the importance of you doing this level once a day from beginning to end, and following all the instructions for the level. And again. Excellent work. Now here is the application of the double round punch. Here it is with a partner. So you notice I have blocked the round punch with my tonsao, and I'm punching with my other hand. Now the Ton Sao is now punching, and the Bill Sao is pointed up, blocking the other arm. And of course, following through. Ton Sao, Bill Sao. So I want you to do it with me. Get in your neutral stance. Imagine a round punch, then a round punch. So Ton Sao punch, Bill Sao punch. Ton Sao punch, Bill Sao punch. Ton Sao punch, Bill Sao punch. And I want you to remember to make sure that you're doing the side step. You can't see it here because we're close up, but here it is at a distance. I'm stepping into the first round punch with a side step. And the second footwork is just moving the feet into the other direction. It's not a step, it's just a stance shift. And punching. Side step, shift, and stepping forward. Ton Sao, Bill Sao. Excellent work. Ton Sao, Bill Sao. Ton Sao, Bill Sao. Now again, this is for you to be able to visualize the moves. Here it is from a different angle. I want you to do it with me. Ton Sao punch, Bill Sao punch. Side step, Ton Sao punch, and shifting into a Bill Sao punch. Ton Sao punch, Bill Sao punch. And here it is from a different angle again. You'll notice, once again, my Ton Sao on a 45-degree angle. I'm punching, then I'm shifting, and now my Ton Sao has turned into a punch, and my Bill Sao is blocking his other round punch. Now I'm going to show you the shoulder grab. So you imagine someone coming to grab me from behind from this shoulder. I'm going to turn and face the attack and punching from this shoulder. You want to turn and point and punch. So a shoulder grab comes in. You're turning to face the opponent and punching. So you'll notice that the shoulder that's being grabbed is the shoulder that is turning. So I'm being pulled and I'm turning and I'm punching. Now the left shoulder is being pulled. I am going to turn and point my fingers towards the eyes of the opponent. The grab is coming in on the left. I'm turning and I'm coming in and punching. Now I want you to do it with me. Imagine someone grabbing that shoulder, grabbing your right shoulder. You're turning that right shoulder and you're facing it. Here, the left shoulder, and do it with me. And you're standing, the shoulder gets grabbed, you turn, and you punch. Now we're going to incorporate the kick. So you're being grabbed, you turn, poke the fingers, and kick with a follow-up. You're being grabbed, turning, facing your opponent, kicking and punching. Poke, kick, punch. And do it with me. Imagine that grab. The right shoulder, turn, kick, and punch. Now here's the application with a partner so you can visualize exactly what's going on. You'll notice he grabbed my shoulder, I'm turning around, and I immediately have my fingers pointed towards the face. I'm kicking the vitals and I'm coming in and punching. I'm turning, got my hand up with Bil Sao for protection. Bil Sao, Wu Sao, and I'm kicking. And the follow-up is so important. Here it is, turning and pointing immediately. Do it with me. So this is very intimidating, having the fingers pointed at the face. Here it is faster. And this is the shoulder grab defense. Turn, poke, kick, and follow up.
I hope you enjoyed this free sample of the Wing Chun online certification course. If you're ready to continue your journey and get certified in the Yip Man lineage, just click the link below, or if you're watching this on a web page, just scroll down. I'm Sifu Kendra, hoping you have an outstanding day.